What is up, guys? It's MMOHut here for MMOHut.com, and we are back in C9, Continent of the Night, published by Webzin. This time, however, we're going to be checking out the Berserker class, which is kind of like a subset class of the Fighter class, unlocked at level 20. The newest class unveiled by Webzin, or newest subclass rather, unveiled by Webzin. And we'll spend some time here actually checking the class out, and I'm going to make some comments about it, tell you a little bit more about it. If you guys want more about C9 or just want to read the full review, you can check down below at MMOHut.com for the full information. So the Berserker class is unlocked at level 20 and is currently available in the final closed beta test, which in fact, if you guys want to try this out, I believe it's going to be going for a few more days, and we do have keys last time I checked on MMOHut.com. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into one of these dungeons here so you can actually check it out, see what it's like. I'm going to expert mode because C9, or Webzin rather, was kind enough to give me a pre-leveled little Berserker that I was able to mess around with before coming online and showing you what exactly he's about. So the objective here in this is to kill all the monsters in the temple. So the Berserker here goes with a large broadsword. That is his main way of dealing damage. And he has these really big sweeping strikes. Does a lot of damage in these combos. Whoa, there's a lot of guys here. Alright, so let's see here. So you do combos by, left click, right click, and you also have your abilities here, which allow you to do, additional crazy combos. And he's very slow. He's actually the slowest out of all the fighter subsets, but he does the most damage. So you trade off your maneuverability for high damage. As you can see, I do so much damage. This is expert mode. So this is the third highest mode I believe you can play this dungeon on. And even in expert mode, I'm mowing through these guys, no problem. Keep in mind, this is a level 20 dungeon, so this is designed for characters in my level. But being the fact that I've got good gear and I do these crazy big, wide, sweeping attacks, it would do quite well. Just take these guys out, no problem. And you guys can see, I think I can. Why can't I break those boxes? Indestructible boxes. Okay, there we go. Give me that gold. How do I get that gold? F? No. Ah, give me that. Oh well. All right, let's move on. I don't even need that stuff. Gotta get some skeleton monsters now. So as you can see, my skill. Whoa. Stick all those guys. My skills are down there at the bottom. I can switch between certain modes, and this allows me to drag my great sword to the bottom. As you can see, in this mode I actually slash from left to right instead of top down. So it's good when they're bunched up in circular pattern around you versus just all clumped up in front of you, because it allows you to kind of do these sweeping arc style attacks. Now normally I could do like crazy combos where I like dash into them and use my slash like that. But right now, I'm not even having to do that because they are so weak. Alright, let's see if I can do some of the crazy combos here. See, like there, I can do a kind of a charge. Whoa, this guy is huge. Been no match for me. Skeleton Knight. Gonna go down. And what is this, a bat? I've always wanted a pet bat, but not right now, I guess. So I can use these big, big smashes on the ground, which actually just clears out everything. So C9, much like Vindictus, or like, Dragon Nest, or you can say, ooh, that was nice slashing. Oh, no, hey, Holy Altar, that's mine. Don't mess with the Holy Grail, come on. Actually, that's a pretty badass sword inside there, I want that. But yeah, much like Dragon Nest, and as well as Rusty Hearts, Vindictus, etc., it is a dungeon-based MMO. Basically, you have a main hub where you can meet up with everybody, and then you go out into these instance areas with either a party or by yourself to complete the quest and complete this guys. Come on, get off of it. There we go. Oh, one guy over here. Alright. So I'm going to use some of my crazy builds. Now, one of the cool aspects, or rather the unique aspects of the Berserker class, is it has a bloodless system. Whoa, some crazy stuff happening to it? No, get off of it. So the bloodless system basically allows you to kind of build up this little rage bar. You see I'm up to 18, etc. And what this allows me to do is it essentially allows me to kind of unleash this fury mode. And in this fury mode, oh, guys behind me. In this fury mode, I do extra damage, although I take more damage as well. But it kind of fuels my rage, essentially. I can also block if I wanted to do it by holding Q. As you can see, I'm able to block a certain amount, and then once that meter goes on to 0, I won't be able to block anymore. That guy's like an ethereal zone, etc. E allows me to grab, and if I hold down charge, I can just kind of charge forward and do a bunch of damage. Oh, this guy juked me. What is these guys? Crazy ghoul. I gotta hand it to them. These monsters actually look quite better than normal little like flowers and such that you actually fight a lot of the time. Alright, so there looks like a lot of monsters this way. These guys are like reforming. I already killed you guys. Come on. Now I have this move that's actually pretty cool, which is on my 3rd slot. However, I haven't been able to use it because it says I require special ammunition. So I'm waiting to see if that means I have to get that bar. As you can see, I have that bar on the bottom left, which is purple, or top left right there, which is purple. Waiting to see what happens if I get that fully charged. Maybe I can do some crazy abilities then. Just kind of duck around. I'm trying to grab one of these guys here so I can show you what happens if I grab them, because I can do actually pretty cool abilities. Protect the Holy Grail from monsters again. Right, get out of the way. Skeleton King, or Skeleton Knight rather. Are you dead? No, he's reforming. Alright, now you're dead. Alright, so now I have to protect the Holy Altar from any mobs. Looks like they're already in here. The K Jewel. So I have to say, like, if this plays into your kind of like hack and slash, kind of Xbox, PS3 style games, I would definitely recommend trying it out, because there is, you know, it's always fast-paced. You know, it's actually targeting kind of like Raider Z or Terra Online. You actually have to aim your attacks, etc. Plus, who doesn't love great swords? I mean, look at that, just so much damage. I can get my characters a little bit OP right now because they gave me some pretty good gear for my level. Which basically means I kill everything like 2-3 hits, even on expert mode. I actually did a little normal dungeon to warm up for this, and everything was dying in like 1 hit. So I increased it to expert, of course. And this dungeon is for level 20 to 40. Get off of that. There we go. And what is this scumbag holy, you know, shrine temple? It just keeps moving around like, oh no, haven't defended me enough. And there's one of my kicks, as you can see, just cleared out all those guys. That was like one Chuck Norris kick there. Like, let's see if I can do that again. Let's check. Boom! There goes the kick. Bodies flying, everything's just falling around. So this is, you know, definitely makes you feel like a pretty big badass, just killing everything. Alright, guys. Big slash here. Big slash. Oh, cooldown looks like. Let it charge through. Oh, Skeleton King, I knew it! There's so many Skeleton Kings in all these games. Are you the Skeleton King? No, you're just a skeleton fighter. You're nothing. Kill these bats. What's this infestation of bats in my house? Alright. Kill those guys. Alright, they're out of the way. One last bat before let's clear you out. Alright. What is this? I thought maybe it would have like a buff for me. Alrighty. What do we have here? Oh, we got some guys. Let's kill out those. Just take those out instantly. This guy looks pretty badass there. I think this is the 3rd Skeleton King. Max Fury! Alright, so now I have Max Fury. Now I can go into Fury mode. So, why not, in fact, go against this guy? Ah, Fury mode engaged! I think this is when I can use my special ability now. Maybe not. No, not enough magic ammunition. Alright. I don't know. Not sure exactly what that means. Oh, man. So much damage to this guy. So you can see I take more damage, but I deal a ton of damage in return. And just like Vindictus in that little pause style there, I actually was able to clear through him. And then it kind of like slow motion around. So as you can see, I have that ethereal thing around me. Alright, so I got a longbow, which I don't need. And nothing. Wow, I'm great at these picks here. Alright, so stage jet, as you can see, you can be able to put... I would hope that I could able just, you know, to roll over this stuff and get these items. Or push E. But I guess... Right, there we go. Do I have to be right on top of them? Come on. How did I pick that up the first time? Oh, well. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. So you think E would do it. What's this? You got a mission for me? Nope. Alright, so we can either return to the village or restart. Let's go ahead and return and do a different mission here. So I'm going to go to return to the village. And as you can see, once it loads up here, you'll be able to see this is the main hub where you're able to go through and get different quests, craft, etc. So if I actually pull up my quest log, which is... blah. What is it? L? Yeah, there it is. L. As you can see, these are my quests currently right here. I've now completed this one. The next one is to investigate in the northern deep hole Del Pass border. And I've already investigated this. However, I think I didn't do it fully or didn't do it on the mode. And then another one is to get skill stones, dryads, and the bewitching forest. So let's go ahead and go check out the bewitching forest. We'll show off a little bit more of the Berserker class here. If I bring up my skill system here, as you can see, these are my actions currently available to me. Thrust pressure, which again, this spends 20 blood points when using blood impact physical damage. So this is the one I haven't been able to use yet. Looks like you have to be in your blood zone to actually use it, and then build up additional blood points. You notice that little button or little ticker up here that was like 18, 19, 20. Those are blood points. Alrighty here. And then as you can see, passive here, you can collect blood points by performing certain actions. You may store up to 100 blood points. And these are my passives here. Now, one thing that's cool about C9 is that when you hover over abilities, it actually shows you how to use them, which is a nice touch, you know, to kind of get that timing down. And if you want to go buy additional skills, etc., you go to the little guy, which is usually around here in the skill trainer. You're able to buy additional ones, usually those that you've unlocked, and you can also increase the effectiveness of your previous skills that you already have by spending skill points. Alright, so I need to go up here. By holding my left and right mouse button at the same time, I usually was able to jump, but it's not letting me jump now. My skill bar is at the very bottom, as you can see here. I've got like almost halfway through. Gonna go ahead and turn on this quest first. What's cool is that you can actually have these like little icons that you can see next to the name. Either that's a guild icon, which I believe that is actually indicative of, meaning that everybody can have these custom little icons available to them. And I can just choose these legs, which I'm never going to use, and complete. So that is now complete. Complete that one too. Do you have any additional quests for me? Let's see here. So a temporary solution has actually defeat all the monsters that dominate the northern D-plus border to give them more time. Alright, so we can go and dominate them. So I believe you can actually do multiple quests at once in one dungeon for multiple people, much like you can in like other games. Alright, here. So we're going to go back north and check out a different zone. So that all those two quests got me more than halfway through my experience. Now in order to unlock the Berserker class, you have to do that at level 20. The first unlock that you do is at level 10, and then that's just for like a fighter, like an additional fighter class, and then from that it goes to level 20. Alright, so why don't we check out the Bewitching Forest? We'll do that on, let's try Master. Let's get a, this mode is for experienced players. Psh, we're going to do a Master like a badass. Let's do this. So we're going to go in here, the Bewitching Forest, and see what's going on in here. Because I did Expert. Expert was super easy. So come on, how much harder could this be? Alright, so we need to kill the monsters in here. And if we look at I don't think they're going to attack me just yet. If we look at my actual quest log here in the Bewitching Forest, I need to kill a few dryads and ask you to go after Draco, the enemy of forts. Alright. So I'm going to come in here and see what we got. See how good you guys are. Just take you guys out like no problem. So if you like a lot of flying numbers on the screen, definitely a game to check out. These guys are all clumped up around me. You do a lot of hack and slash. This is more of a challenge, I guess you could say. I don't know what that guy was doing. He's like, I'm just gonna throw, you know, some red stuff around. No problem. I'm not actually gonna hit you or anything. These guys are, now what are these guys? These guys are like pompous lizard dudes. Kind of reminds me of like monsters from like old N64 games. Alright, so a couple more left. To give you an idea, the weapon that I'm wielding, I got a quest reward weapon not too long ago, and the quest reward weapon was like, I don't know, 3 times as worse than this, like less damage, etc. So I've got some pretty good weapons here. Allowing me to complete these things that are like level 23 versus my level 30. Let's kill these guys. Come on. Take you guys out one more. So other classes they have is like the Shaman class, they have the Archer class. They have several different classes here. Alright, so I can go across these bridges here. Let's go across this one. Oh, can't go across that one. Can I go across this one? No, these are all... How am I supposed to get across? I've killed all the guys in here. You wanted to join? Sure, why not? So we'll just let this guy join here. Alright, now how do I get through here? Or maybe we got... Oh, I think I have to activate these things up here. Okay, so I got to activate these things up top to actually let me cross around because those are like magically blocked. And for some reason my guy does not want to actually go upstairs. Alright, so there we go. I'm just going to click that to lower that one, and click this to lower this one as well. I guess we only can choose one. This guy here is a Blade Master, I believe, which is a different subset of class. Blood Trinity is the name, with Shiampaku is his guild, I guess you could say. So he's already going in here. He's already starting to be a badass. We're going to come in here and be a badass with him as well. So this would start clearing a lot faster. So now we have the Aura of Wisdom, which increases our wisdom, I bet. I've got a lot of HP, and I really haven't ran out of like mana or anything like that to do abilities. I don't know why there's giant plants attacking me though. It'd be pretty cool if these plants just like grabbed you and took you back underground. What's this guy throwing barrels at me for? Right. So my two abilities are Thrust, which actually does like 3. Whoa. Doing some damage to me there, bro. What are you doing? Just 3 thrusts onto me. And those the third thrust does additional damage. But these guys usually die when that actually happens. As you can see there, I can actually like do this if I use my dash move at the same time, or rather dash left or dash right. I do these like sweeping attacks left and right, which allow me to like sweep in circles or arcs. It's good for clearing our guys in big circles. Get those things as well. I can go into my stance here to kind of pull this up with me. Giant kick. So he's doing this Omni Slash thing right there. Whoa! Super strong. So right now it's level 20. I only have like 4 or 5 active skills. Although I do have a lot of combo skills, which are basically, you know, you do these abilities and then you hit like right or left mouse button or shift, which allow you to do like, you know, these rolling attacks, etc. So it's not just the active. You also have just combos, which is like left, 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 click right, or right click, left, left, you know, shift, etc. So there's multiple things, and there's also a very healthy PvP community in this game. So if you're a fan of PvP and you want action combat like this, then I definitely recommend checking out, because I do believe they're even doing a tournament right now for some of the best C9 champions in the world, with a pretty big prize pool. So definitely, if you like competitive PvP, it may be a game for you to check out. Did he just kill it already? This guy may be more stronger than I am. He is level 25. So I do have to take that into equation. I don't want to use my third ability. I've got 26 of this. How do I actually use it? So that's my second ability. I can do my back click by doing left. So I don't even have to click 3 or 4. I can actually just do it using combo systems with F. F key actually allows me to do a lot of combos, just with like different like left click or right click. So if I didn't want to actually hit any of those buttons, I could just do that. Now how do I, okay, let's take a break here, let this guy hit me. I need, okay, so to do this here, spend 20 blood points to activate blood impact with this attack. Let's see here. I have 31 blood points, so I should be able to use them. And I don't think I have to be in the blood zone. So I'm not really sure, maybe there's a prerequisite I'm missing. So we're gonna move on to the next area here. Can I open this up? Nope, gotta go down here in the middle. There's now a giant lever. Usually, remember in all the N64 games we had like giant levers in the middle of like large platforms, usually meant like you're about to fight a boss? That'd be pretty funny if that was the case. Alright, so it looks like we now cleared the right hand side, so we can now continue this. This guy's clearing these things out like no problem. Leave some for me. So, you know, if you ever need anybody to de-weed your yard, or de-weed your shrubs, your shrubberies, you can definitely do. Oh man, extra plants. Those things definitely remind me of, they remind me of a lot of things actually. They remind me of Zelda from N64, it reminds me of Mario. Fire plants. Let's kill these guys. See, I'm up to 35 blood points, but I can't use my blood ability yet. Alright, so let's come up here. Gotta jump over that ledge. Because, you know, as we all know, can't do anything on the ledges. Hey, 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 hey. Let's relax. Hey, come on. Yeah. Whoa, there's like a girl in those. Hey, don't you know being inside a plant like that isn't healthy for you? Come on. And what is this? We have a green little orb. Okay. I don't know if that's a special, but we're gonna clear those guys out. I've seen enough hint. Oh, what is it? I see enough hint to know where this is going. With all these tentacles. I think that's the proper term. Come on! This thing is like not dying. I guess we'll leave it for now. It just keeps going up and up and penetrating me. So you can hit X here, and when you hit X, you actually run a lot faster, but you can't actually attack in this mode. You will come out of it though as soon as you get into combat. It's good for actually if you're gonna clear areas really fast. Alright, let's do this. So I can do this like right click. I just dropped my mic. I'm sure that was like super loud for you guys. Actually, no, it won't be loud for you guys because I'll just edit it out. But needless to say, it was a blunder of mine. So keep in mind that this wasn't perfect. Alright, let's do this kind of like little charge through these guys. Oh, got the guy up in the air. Come on, what you got? What you got? Hoodlum? Whatever. Was it summon hoodlum? Hoodlums? Gangstas. Alright. Graphically, this is actually a pretty good game. The character model is a little bit low polygon, but the actual effects themselves quite nice. You got nothing. You got nothing. Too bad I can't teabag you. Can I sit down? Nope. You can only hit X to go faster. So here's that little mob thing I gotta click. Kill Minerva's servants. Alrighty. Let's go kill Minerva's servants. Where are Minerva's servants? Are they this way? I suppose they are. What you got? There's circular saws here. Oh man, I didn't know this became a platformer. Oh god. Alright, one more. Oh, nope. I can just roll all the way though. And jump over that one. You thought you were sneaky, didn't you? So maybe I need to do this mode. Can I do it in this mode? Actually, I have 56. Why can't I? Alright, we'll wait for Berserker mode. Hopefully in Berserker mode we'll be able to do crazy stuff. As you can see though, in this hack and slash mode, this is a slash mode I believe, which allows me to do wide arcs, kind of keeping guys away from me. Usually I'm able to grab these guys. I'm not able to grab anything right now. Out. You are out of the competition. Marzipan, we're gonna win the competition. Jump over that guy. Throw this one. Throw that one. See, we can just jump over these the whole time. You don't need to do anything else. For some reason, I can't run up that very quickly. Alright, so now we're gonna go this way. More mobs to actually attack. We'd kind of like some variety in the mobs at this point. I mean, we've seen like 4 different types. Whoa, come on. Let's not be crazy here. Omni Slash. I like that ability. Number one ability is like several actual punches on the ground with my sword. Big attacks, slow movement speed. So you know, it's what I do. And I can kick this girl in her baby making flower pollinating area. Right, let's kill that girl. Down and bam! Like that kicks. Alright. So now we got to kill Minerva. Ooh, a giant flower. She has bloomed. Let's do this. It's disgraceful. Alright, whatever. Alright. We're gonna do. So much damage. Already dead. Look at that. Like a boss. Now keep in mind, I am a little bit overpowered, I think, and we are 2 of us, you know, he's higher level than this as well. But we got good, as you can see, it ranks it at the end, which is nice to see, and then we can actually choose our boxes. I'm gonna choose those. I can't choose any more. Got crap. Absolute crap. Oh well. I could have got a little bit extra gold, but otherwise, just got some crap to sell. And the stage clear. Alrighty here, so we're gonna return to the village. Yes. Let's nicely done. It gives you a lot of experience. That actually was almost a half of a experience bar in total. So it was about, you know, 4/10 of a bar. And then of course I can go and turn in the quest as well. So that actually gives you pretty decent experience, you know, as long as you keep doing the dungeons. And I haven't seen any fatigue system in the game yet, or anything like that, which is pretty indicative of, like, you know, not having to wait or pay to remove the fatigue to keep doing dungeons. I'm sure like the cash shop in the game will be like cosmetic stuff, you know, like experience boosts as well, which are pretty typical for games like this. But anyways, guys, I'm probably going to leave off there for now. If you guys want to learn more about C9, super zoom in face. If you guys want to learn more about C9, you can check out the full review at MMOHut.com down below in the description. I'll see you guys next time. My face is just like, you're an ugly man. I'm sorry. You're just a very ugly man. Ugh. Good thing you're a knight, and hopefully at some point you'll get some kind of helm to actually cover that face. I'll see you guys later. Can I dance? Let's see if I can dance. Always gotta find out if you can dance in these games. Nope, no dancing. Too serious. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Spunkify out.